If you want to see hairstyling tools that I use to keep my hair done, whether it's braids, a blowout, etc., then you need to stay tuned because I have all the tea right here. Come join me and let's do this hair together, girl. Welcome back to my channel, Keeping It Caprice. I need you to do me a favor. Click that subscribe button so you can come back, okay? Because we're going to talk about hair. We're going to do hair. And I need you so we can do this hair journey together, okay? Y'all, let's get right into it. We're going to get into the hairstyling products I like to use. We're going to start with blow drying, okay? So, I do blow dry my hair from time to time, and these are the blow dryers that I have so far. So, let me show you. Let's start off with this blow dryer right here. It says it's by Kiss. I got this a while ago. Like, years ago. I'm pretty sure I got it at Walmart and it's still hanging on. This has been my baby. So she's been doing me well. If you push this button right here, it'll automatically get cool, whether it's on the hot, warm, or the cool setting. And this is just the fan, really high, low, or off. Very, very simple. You just plug it in and you're good to go. I like to use an extension cord when I blow dry hair because the extension cord is pretty short and for some reason it just keeps coming out the wall and it's annoying. So I like to use an extension cord. But this blow dryer also comes with attachments. So let me show y'all the attachment it comes with. You have this attachment. It's very simple. All you do is just stick it on there like that and you're good to go. I like to use this for the tension method. This is good for when you're drying your hair. Just take it, boop, boop, boop. Good. Some people like to use a brush and you can use this attachment and just keep going down. It's a good method to use when you blow dry your hair. We have a comb attachment. Y'all see that? This is good when you are trying to blow dry your hair. That way you don't have to try to use a brush or a comb. You can just go ahead and boop, boop, boop. I like using it. I've used it for years and so far it hasn't broke on me. So we're praising God about that. Okay, we have another comb attachment, but see, this one's kind of dirty, so excuse it. But do you see it has like the little red comb in there? Now, I love this one because this is really, I don't know how to explain it, but it really gonna get it straight because it's going through these little bitty comb pieces in here. So it's getting like the little gaps that are in the wide gaps. It's getting in between those wide gaps, if that makes sense. And I feel like it makes the hair straight a little bit faster than you would this. I don't know what works for you, but maybe for like kids' hair, maybe this one. For adults who have more patience and stuff, I think this one because it really gets and comb it through. But I don't know. It's your choice how you want to use it. But I really like this one. But I use both. They both work just as fine. And of course, you got this. Now, I just had the word in my head and I just forgot. I forgot what it was called. A diffuser. So, yes, I like to use this. Psych, I don't. Okay, but I do use it from time to time. This is really good for like wash and goes or whatever. You just attach it on and then you hold it down. Or sometimes I'll just go like this. But I see people do it like this to like draw out their curls up there and get in their roots. But for me, I would probably just go. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? Just sit and let it kind of get in the roots and get your hair dry. If you don't want to sit under a dryer, but I think this is pretty good to get in your scalp because you can place it exactly where you want it. You know what I'm saying? And it'll dry your hair. And while we are speaking on this blow dryer, if you have a blow dryer like this, but you don't have a hooded dryer like me, I had one years ago and it disappeared. I'm not going to say any names, but I think one of my family members lost it because I let somebody borrow it and I never got it back unless it just went missing. So, I bought one of these babies. This is a good at-home hooded dryer. You just put it on your head. You use these straps back here to tighten it up. You can even, it has a drawstring in the back as well. Nice and tight. You just connect it onto your blow dryer just like this. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to do it, but I just pull it tight and I just wrap it around like that. Throw this on. boom, you have a blow dryer. So yes, I love it when I blow dry my hair, and so just find you one. This lasts me a while. It says it's by Kids. I don't have the name on it because it came off because I had it for so long, but I do recommend it. It's very affordable. It couldn't be no more than $30. Now this one, oh my goodness, I love it. I always wanted to try a brush blow dryer because I kept seeing it and seeing it and seeing it. I'm like, I have to try it. So I have it. Of course the word's twisted off at the bottom, but you just twist it, you plug it in, of course. Then you just turn it at the bottom and you just brush. And ooh, but I actually love this one as well. And I was using this for a good minute because it's easier to use on my own head. Because for some reason, like with this one, I like to hold it like this and, you know, comb, but it gets so hot it'll burn. But with this, I'm just, and it works completely fine. I feel like I can get to my roots a lot better. And it'll get my roots really, really dry and straight, and you can just brush it here, there, and everywhere. I think this is a winner, but I love both of them. I still use them both. When I don't feel like using this, I use that. This is, although this is harder to clean out than the other one. So, you know, that's just something I'm full of when you're using it, but I love both. I can't wait to try like different ones and different brands as I grow. So if y'all see me, y'all give me a try because I would love to try new blow dryers. Next, we're going to talk about combs. Yeah, combs. Yes, we're going to talk about combs. Alright, y'all. So, a wide tooth comb is very essential for natural hair. Okay, this is what you should comb your hair out with. A wide tooth comb on natural hair. Trust me, it helps. But yes, I have this comb. When you comb hair, let me show y'all something. I think it's called the tension method. Comb, comb, comb. Hold this tight. Comb, comb, comb. That way you can really get through it. I like to comb my ends. And I like to work my way up. And as you work your way up, hold it. That way you don't feel all that tension pulling and it won't hurt. And like I always say, do not detangle hair when it's dry. Wet the hair with water. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I recommend water and some type of conditioning oil or something like hair lotion, leave-in conditioner, something. We're going to leave it at that. But yes, please use a wide tooth comb. I have a pink one and I have this purple one, but I like purple. Purple used to be my first favorite color, and I think it's growing back on me. So I really love this comb. I try to use purple when I can. And because this was purple, I like to use this one too. I like this one because it has the handle, but I also like this one, and I just, you know, really get to comb the hair. But it's a wide tooth comb. It's thick. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to break so easily. This is thicker than this one, as you can see. But they both work very, very well. This comb came in a set. I believe I got this from Walmart. I really don't remember where I got these. More than likely Amazon. But I like it because it's a wide tooth comb. But look, you can part and you can, you know, it'll help you part, especially when you do your hair by yourself. But you can also use it kind of like as a pick. So that's kind of why, that's the only reason why I use this comb really, for a pick. You know what I'm saying? And if I need help trying to part my hair, this will be good for me to use because it has two little thingies right there, and it kind of helps me when I part my own hair. Because, you know, it's hard to see back there. Oh, let's get into these rat tail combs, man. Do y'all see it? This is flimsy. This is gaps. Okay, now I got this from my beauty supply store. It is so flimsy. This thing breaks. Like, what the heck? Like, y'all need to get some firmer combs But I like using these combs because when your hair is blow dried out and you finna like French braid some hair, twist some hair, whatever, and you want to comb it, spread your edge gel in there. I mean, not edge, your braiding gel on your hair really well. You want to kind of comb and smooth out the hair as you go for a neat braid. And this is too flimsy, and of course it broke on me. But I like it because it had this part up there and it helps you part. So can y'all see that right here? That's why I like this comb. But I think it's about time to get a new one, don't you think? I got so many of these. They are flimsy. This came in a package somewhere. One piece finally broke off, but it's so much more firm. You see that? Yeah. What you call these? A small tooth comb? I have no idea. But you see, it don't have that thing up there where you can really part, but you still can part the hair. But it's good to like comb. Of course, you use this to help you part. I'm not too fond of it being like metal, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let me tell you, this by Kiss. Hey, Kiss, come on, let's do a collab or something, maybe. I found this comb at the beauty supply store. Usually, I found this at one beauty supply store, but I found this in a different one. This is a big tub, and you just pick one out, and they were just like $1. I don't know what they are now. I haven't been to the beauty supply store in a long time. So, you know how the economy is. So, I can't tell you how much these cost now. These shouldn't even be $1 as flimsy as these. Anyways, so, this, I love it because it's not that metal. It's very hard. And I'm going to tell you, these be coming out. I don't know which comb it is, but one of them popped out and I have to put it back in, and that's really not safe with little kids. But see, this is all in one. So I like that. It's thick and firm, and it has that little swoop where I can like make a good part. The thing is, it is a small tooth comb, but it has a little bit of a wider gap than these. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm doing small, tiny braids and I'm trying to comb it, this is not going to work. I would have to use one of these. So I'm going to have to find me another one that's kind of thick, because all my little combs like this, they are broken. And last but not least, this is for your edges, okay? This one has a brush. They have different kinds. I have other ones in my drawer, but I don't use those. This is the best one so far because it's thick and firm, but my other ones are flimsy, and I don't like flimsy. It's wet. I washed all my tools for y'all because we don't want to show no dirty stuff. But anyways, this brush is hard. It's very, very firm for your edges. It has a little comb to help you swoop. And then you also have this. You can kind of part or whatever. I mainly use the comb, and I use this. Sometimes if I have a braid and then I'm trying to, and I do my edges and I need to kind of put the extra hair in, I just swoop it in, tuck it in like that, swoop it in. Sometimes I like to use it to get it nice and flat, but I like using the comb side. A lot of people like using the brush, but the thing about, for me, I don't know because I'm left-handed or what, but the thing for me is when I use the brush side and I'm trying to do my edges, the comb, it sticks up and it gets caught in my hair and it just messes it up. And so that's why I just go ahead and just use the comb, because every time I use the brush, the comb sticks up and it gets tangled in my hair, and I hate it. But these are my combs. Which one is y'all favorite that y'all like to use, and how do y'all use y'all combs? Y'all let me know. All right, y'all. To the next section, brushes. All right, let's talk about brushes. What is this, y'all? What is this? And brush. I remember when these things was popping. This is what it looked like on TikTok, but I actually got this one from Temu, and it's okay. I don't know. I got this from Temu, but then I was like, well, let me try a real brush. I don't know if it is one, if it ain't one. So I went on Amazon and I bought me another one. You know, it's a little size difference between them, but it's really an brush. Do y'all see it? So I mean, I feel like these are just a tad bit flimsier. This is just a tad bit more firm. Not much big of a difference. Of course, it's a little bit bigger. This is a little bit smaller, but they work just the same, basically. I'm not a huge fan of these. The only time I really like using these is if my hair is blow dried. That's the only way I'm going to use it, to be honest. If it's blow dry and I want a quick, brush, I can brush it out like that. That's the only time I really use it. I try to use it on wet hair. I'm not a big fan of it on wet hair. So I'm going to have to pass on the wet hair. But that's the only time I use it. How do y'all use the unbrush? And does it work for you? Like, y'all let me know down below. But only on blow dry hair you gonna see me use this. Cause, yeah. But let me tell y'all what I like to use on wet hair. No other than my Tangle Teaser. I had this baby for about 3 years now. We've been rocking. We've been rocking. I told y'all I'm getting purple again. Now this baby is more firm, but I love this brush. The only thing is when your hair is slippery from product and stuff and you're trying to brush, it just gets slippery and I hate that. I wish it had a good grip at the bottom. But when your hair is wet and stuff and it defines the hair when you brush it. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Even if you don't have no product and you can just water it, wet it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So yeah, if you brush it too much, it's going to define your hair and your hair going to curl and shrink all the way up. But it's a good brush to use when you detangle. I promise you, please get you a Tangle Teaser. Now, I know they have different kinds, so I really want to try different kinds of Tangle Teaser brushes. So which one is your favorite? And if you use this brand and you have a favorite, let me know, because I might just try it out because I really want to try some more Tangle Teaser brushes. Okay. All right. This is just a regular brush. This is a hard, firm bristle brush. You want to brush your hair in a ponytail, stuff like that. I use this on me and my girl's hair. Now for my boys, I cut their hair whenever I get a soft one. But this is just the brush that I use just to brush the hair up. This right here, this is an edge brush. It is very, very firm. It is very, very firm. If it's just as firm as this brush right here, yeah, but bigger. So if you do bigger parts, you can just kind of brush her up and then you can go all on your way. But yeah, I like it. You can kind of, if you need a part, brush, and move on. I do use this faithfully. I use it faithfully, man. Especially on my girl's hair. So if you don't have one, get you one. Last but not least, we have miscellaneous. Okay, so we gotta talk about hair clips, okay? These are the hair clips that I use. Can y'all see that? These are the hair clips that I use. I love them. The thing is, why do they keep breaking on me? Pop, pop, clip, clip, they breaking. That's the thing, though. I love them, but y'all break too much. I have these, but these don't. I mean, I'll use them and they're helpful a tad bit, but not like these. So if y'all got some clips that actually works, help me. These break too much, but if I'll just keep buying more, I guess, if it's gonna keep breaking, because I don't know what else to do. I have these things. I use these for my son hair to retwist. That's the only time I use them. I try to use them as a clip, but see this part right here, it always get tangled up back there, and I don't like that. So I'm not using these for clips. I'll just keep using this until I just, But y'all let me know what kind of clips y'all use. Put me on. Y'all see these? I know these some kitty scissors, but I use scissors. I only use them really when I take my daughter beads out. or if they got rubber bands in their hair, snap, snap, snap. It beats trying to unravel it and stuff. Snip. You gotta be careful though. Don't cut their hair. But it just faster. It's effortless. They don't have to feel all that pain. Snip, snap, move it away. If you trim your ends and stuff, I really recommend using shears. I think I have a pair with my son's clippers that I bought, but maybe I should try it next time I do my ends. How about that? If y'all don't know what this is, I use a bead feeder, okay? This is a bead feeder. All you do is put the bead up here and slide it down. The end of the hair, you would just pull it through like this. See? See, see, see? And then you would put the bead up like this. And then it'll get on the hair. Then you just pull it up, get that rubber band, and you have a bead on there. So I love using this on Janice's hair. She loves her beads. I need to go find some more beads. Where can I go find some more beads? I know you're a beauty supply store, but some don't have beads. And then I looked on Amazon and they only have so many. And sometimes I just want some big, pretty beads. I just don't know where to get, you know what I'm saying, get what I'm really looking for. So I really need some help. Okay, I'm in Arkansas. Y'all see this little thing right here? These were popular at one point in time, and y'all know if I see something hair related, y'all know I'm gonna get it. Alright, so this thing right here is supposed to help you part when you braid, especially because I be cutting off my nails. I can't stand having long nails. Ugh. So I was trying to just, some people, use it on their index finger. Some people go use it on their pinky finger. You probably close it and just go. But see how I be turning? I don't like that. What I gotta do? Hold it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the thing about it, oh, maybe you just gotta move your finger, huh? And go. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we'll try it next time, but I haven't been a big fan of it. But I might try it again. But this is helpful to help you part, you know what I'm saying? The hair when you braid, especially stitch braids. And of course, last but not least, of course, we all know what rubber bands are. They say if you're supposed to put some oil on them rubber bands and it's supposed to do something to the hair. I don't know, but I don't got no rubber bands right now. Bobby pins. I don't know if y'all can see that. See, these got grooves all in the front. And it's wore out. I had this for a while. I had this one for a while too. It's smoother. Man, I used the heck out of some bobby pins. And the thing about bobby pins, why we keep losing them? I think if we throw them around, they might fall out your head. We just be throwing them here and there, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I use these faithfully for styles, all kinds of styles. But that's what I use to help style my hair. I kind of want to get more decorative. Like getting hair bows, hair jewelry, and stuff like that. But if y'all know, then how about y'all like comment down below, send me pictures down below, give me some inspiration that maybe I can try my hair or my kids' hair and I can put it up as a YouTube video. So yeah, if there's a hairstyle that y'all want me to try some on my kids, on one of my kids' hair or on my hair, y'all can also let me know. We can give it a try, make a video out of it. So yes, these are just the tools that I use for my hair. Hopefully you gain some insight on it. Hopefully it helps you out with your hair journey and how to style your hair. And yeah, but just comment below, what you like, what you don't like, what you use, what you don't use. Hey, because we all use different stuff and we all exposed to different things. So it's a good thing for all of us to talk about it and just be a community and see what we use, what we don't use, what works, what don't works for us. And we got to find a good recipe for our hair. Use what's good for your hair, okay? Right, because all of our hair is different in a way. So like, use what works best for you. I'm not telling you this is what you have to use. I'm just telling you this is what I use to style me and my kids' hair. So hopefully if you enjoyed this video and you watched it all the way through, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, because I need you to come back so we can talk more hair, do more hair, and be all about hair. I need you to come on this hair journey with me. I have a whole playlist of more hair videos if you want to see more of me. And I also have different kind of content on this channel that you can check out that you might enjoy. And guess what? We'll be back next week. See ya.